Avengers. That's what we call ourselves. Earth's mightiest heroes.
I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Comics Lounge. So glad to have you back. This is part 3 of our amazing Dollar Comic Days from Rhino's Comics. I wanted to show off some of these great books that Rhino's is getting rid of and just kind of let you guys know about them. So I'm going to start it off with a book that my wife has really been looking forward to. We have a few out of this collection, but we still want to complete our collection. We're missing just a couple, but anyways. So first comic is Shuri number 10. I absolutely love this cover. Just a phenomenal cover in general, and love the vibe of it. And the colors, it's really nice. All of these books, all of the covers on these, I honestly would have bought them just for the cover had I gotten into them when they were originally coming out, simply because the artistry is phenomenal. So that was story Okorafor, I'm probably butchering that name, Stott, and then Lopez were the artists and writers of this. And I mean, look at those leopards down in the bottom, or panthers down in the bottom. Just absolutely phenomenal artwork on that book. Next up, and I'm actually looking to get rid of these. Wanted to kind of offload them, but I absolutely love this story. So much so that I wanted to share it with people. And again, Silver Surfer, the Prodigal Son, very first, or one of the first appearances of the Prodigal Son. This book's actually CGCing 9.8 for about $90 right now. There's one on eBay that just sold for $150. There's another one up for sale right now, 9.8 for $190. So I mean, take that as you will. It's a really hot book right now. First appearance, or one of the first appearances, I should say. Just a great read, all in all. It's a 3-part series. If you want to get into it, I definitely suggest it. Even if you only get into it for the Silver Surfer like I did. And then also just for that cover. I mean, that cover is just absolutely phenomenal. You got Galactus, the Prodigal Son, and Silver Surfer all kind of going at it. I'm not going to give away the story, but you get what I'm saying. This book I picked up just because of the cover. I absolutely am a huge fan of Silver Surfer, all things Nova, and all things Thor. So Beta Ray Bill, Nova, and Silver Surfer and Annihilation Scourge. Number 1, Alpha, was definitely one that I had to pick up just because of that cover. I mean, that's a phenomenal book. Just for that, it's going to stay in my collection most likely. I don't have any plans to get rid of this book anytime soon. It's not a hot book. It's just one of those books that I think that cover is phenomenal. I love the greens. I love the Fantastic Four in the background. I love the 3 heroes in the foreground. It's just amazing. These books we picked up, they're great copies, near mint shape. And had to get these for the TV show that's coming out, so I'm guessing you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. And since they pretty much are reader copies, again, don't plan on selling these. They're just going to stay in my collection and my wife's collection. I put them front to back in the bags and boards. Typically, I don't do that, but it is one of those things I like to do to save on that when I feel like it. So Scarlet Witch number 1, and then Scarlet Witch number 2. And I know one of these are a really hot book right now. Can't remember which one. Excuse me. Can't remember which one, but then I also have 6, and then 8. These covers are just absolutely phenomenal. I believe all the cover work was done. Looks like Lotte on this one, Savage on that one. I'm not sure. Maybe Belair. I think that might be the person who's doing the covers on these. And then we also have 9, 10. Love that cover. Love the Japanese vibe. And then also 11 and 14. So I couldn't get the complete run. Definitely, after reading them, I'm going to see if my wife wants to finish them off. After reading the first few of series, we needed to finish that off. So we're definitely looking for all of those. This book is actually extremely hot right now. I love this cover. So obviously this is WandaVision, the TV show that's coming out soon. This cover and this book are extremely hot. This is Vision number 2. And then over here you've got Vision number 3. Another really interesting cover, to say the least. I love the vibe. Vision number 10. And then going into some new old comics. So not recent, but not from the 90s, from like the early 2000s. Thor Ragnarok, 3 of 6, Thor Disassembled. This was another great cover to pick up. Definitely want to get the rest of those books. And then I also picked up Agents of Wakanda, Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda, 1, 2, and 3. And again, just phenomenal covers on these. Great artistry. This is one that was $1 and just decided, hey, why not pick up an extra copy of it? Who knows after the show if it's going to be hot. Falcon and Winter Soldier. I love the cover work on this. I love the storyline. So I figured, why not pick up another one? I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 waiting on 5 to come out. Why not have another one in my stash, right? This is obviously another Annihilation series, Nova. I have the variant of it, but I definitely needed this cover too. An amazing cover. Right here we've got Ant-Man and the Wasp, 1, 2, 4, and 5. Couldn't find number 3. Again, when you're digging through those dollar comic bins, a lot of them are very well taken care of because they are new back issues, and they're really well taken care of. Rhinos definitely keeps their books in as near mint condition as possible. And I mean, the lines on these, there's a little bit of corner damage in this one, but I mean, to the point where it might be a 9.4. Like, you can't complain. And again, these aren't going to be books that I send off to CGC. These are books that I'm keeping to read. That's the nice thing about Dollar Days, is you have a ton of books to read. This book I got because of the cover. I absolutely love Silk. Have no idea who the Agents of Atlas are. Have not read this yet, but then also have 3 and 4 in this as well. That's all I could find. I wasn't going to do 3 different bags and boards for comics that I didn't feel the need to, you know. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed part 3 of Dollar Comic Days. Definitely go check out Rhino's Comics if you're in the Western New York, Rochester area. And keep it casual, my friends. I will see you later.